The Roman Empire is gone, or is it? From our calendars to our laws, Roman influence is everywhere. You might be living in the ruins and the legacy of Rome. Welcome to Zukkun Knows. 1. The fall that wasn't the Roman Empire was one of the greatest civilizations in human history. It began over 2,000 years ago in the city of Rome, today located in Italy, and expanded to rule a huge area across Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. The empire had a powerful army, detailed laws, and amazing buildings. It was ruled by emperors, and its capital was known for order and strength. In school, we learned that this mighty empire fell in 476 AD when its last emperor in the West lost power. But that's not the full story. The Eastern Roman Empire, called the Byzantine Empire, continued for nearly 1,000 more years until 1453. Even after the fall, Roman ideas lived on through religion, law, and culture. Rome didn't vanish, it changed form. 2. Calendar control. Our modern calendar, Roman. The reason July and August both have 31 days is because of Roman emperors, Julius Caesar and Augustus, who named the months after themselves and added extra days to seem more important. The system we use, called the Julian calendar, later modified to the Gregorian, was created to solve agricultural problems. Even the 7-day week has roots in Roman and earlier systems. The way we count time is shaped by their political egos. 3. Legal DNA. The legal systems in many countries today, especially in Europe and Latin America, are built on Roman law. Concepts like contracts, wills, and citizenship rights came from Rome. They had written codes, rules for trials, and even judges. If you've ever signed a legal agreement or heard someone talk about testimony or property rights, you're echoing Roman traditions. Their system brought structure to justice, something the world still relies on. 4th, language legacy. Latin, the language spoken by Romans, might be called a dead language, but it's actually very much alive. It's the root of many modern languages like Spanish, French, Italian, and Portuguese. Even English borrows thousands of words from Latin. Words like status, etc., verses, and even video are all Latin. Doctors, scientists, and lawyers still use Latin today. It's like the ghost language of Europe, still whispering in our ears. 5. Architecture alive. Take a look at your nearest government building. Does it have big stone columns or a dome on top? That's Roman architecture. From the White House in Washington, D.C. to the Pantheon in Paris, countries copy Rome to show power and stability. The Romans perfected arches, aqueducts, and concrete. They made buildings not just strong, but symbolic. Their designs became the visual language of authority. 6. Christianity's engine. Rome wasn't just about power, it was about belief. In the 4th century, Christianity became the official religion of the Roman Empire. After Rome fell, the Catholic Church kept its structure alive. Bishops, rituals, and the idea of a central leader, the Pope, all have Roman roots. The Vatican today sits right in Rome, still using Latin, still wearing robes, still echoing Roman politics. 7. Military blueprint. Modern armies, ranks like captain and general, organized units, marching formations, come from the Roman military. They even invented military training camps and supply lines. Rome's legions were like machines, trained to fight in any terrain. The word military itself comes from the Latin militaris. Their system was so effective that modern nations still use many of the same ideas. 8. The idea of empire. Before Rome, the idea of one nation ruling many different cultures wasn't common. Rome changed that. It ruled Europe, the Middle East, and North Africa. After Rome, other empires tried to copy that model: the British Empire, the Ottoman Empire, and even the modern concept of superpowers. Rome's idea that power could stretch across borders still shapes world politics. 9. Roads and rule. All roads lead to Rome. That phrase is true because the Romans built over 400,000 kilometers of roads across their empire. These weren't just for travel, They were for control. Troops, mail, and messages moved fast on these roads. Many are still used today. They were the internet of their time, connecting the empire like veins in a body. 10. Ghost in the system. Why does Rome still echo through time? Because its systems worked. Law, government, religion, military, language. Rome built templates that were too useful to abandon. Even if the empire fell, the blueprint remained. Rome may not exist on a map anymore, but in many ways it still exists in our daily lives. Rome may have fallen, but its spirit, it never left. If this reshaped your view of history, don't forget to subscribe for more timeless truths.